Ooh, what do we have here?
Hey!
Nothing?
Aren't you supposed to be on a diet?
Yeah, but... Can I have Twix?
No.
Can I have Skittles?
Nope.
Starburst. Can I have Starburst?
Nuh-uh.
Can I have a Whopper?
Nope.
Can't have anything! Can't have anything, stupid girl says I can't. Oh. Snickers. I love Snickers.
No.
What's up, weirdos? Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me once again on the Keto Quarantine channel. As usual, I am your host and best friend, Jon Jay, and today is a good day to be alive. Today's going to be a bit of a quick video. We're going to talk about the power of no. One of the most important skills that we can learn and develop in this life is the ability to say no to ourselves. I'm pretty good at saying no to others, but I'm not so good at saying no to me. This vital skill affects our productivity, our happiness, our overall success, our health. This skill isn't just about keto. It helps us to maintain good habits and eradicate bad habits. We can apply this skill of saying no to ourselves to several situations. Here's just a few. If you feel like skipping your daily workout because you're feeling lazy, you can say no to that choice. If you want to watch TV or YouTube instead of getting your work done, you can say no to that too. You find yourself at the grocery store and there's that lovely little cheesecake on the stand. You can tell yourself no to that too. What if you're tempted to sleep in and be lazy and not be as productive as you know you can be? Instead of doing that, you can tell yourself, no, I want to redeem that precious time. What about something that I know I have struggled with in the past, which is retail therapy? I want to feel emotionally better, so I assume that buying that thing that I don't need is going to help me find happiness. Not necessarily. I can say no. How about one in this modern age that we can all relate to now? Is our little phone is blowing up and notifications and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all the other stuff is demanding our attention when we know we have better, more productive things to do. I don't have to answer those. Neither do you. We can say no. The list can go on and on. As you can see, the ability to tell ourselves no is an integral part of living this life and getting through those daily choices where we decide whether we're going to make today matter or not. These small choices have a profound impact over time on our level of success or failure, our happiness or our dissatisfaction, being healthy or unhealthy, hello keto, or achieving our goals or falling short. We did a video about that. Check it out. As we all know, it's not easy to resist temptation. It's not easy to tell ourselves no, but it's critical that we learn to do so. And not just learn to do so, learn how to do so. Today I'm going to share with you a sort of secret weapon on empowering ourselves to say no more often and more effectively. Pay attention. In our lives, our internal dialogue is a critical part of who we are. Whether we're aware of it or not, we are constantly talking to ourselves, reasoning with ourselves in our head. This semi-conscious conversation informs how we behave when these choices present themselves. This part of our brain is really made up of our values and our beliefs, and it informs how we behave and how we make these small choices that add up to big things that can really affect our lives for a long time. In a joint study conducted by the University of Houston and Boston College, researchers found that the words that we use when we speak to ourselves internally have an immense power over how we act. There is one key facet in how we phrase things to ourselves as we're reasoning through whether we are going to make this choice or reject that temptation. And it's this: people who said I don't instead of I can't are multiples more successful at maintaining that integrity, maintaining the ability to keep those choices healthy and non-destructive for themselves. Let me give you a few examples based on what we were talking about a minute ago. Say you want to skip your daily workout. Well, you can tell yourself, I I can't skip my workout. Or you can tell yourself, I don't skip workouts. Let's say you want to watch TV or YouTube instead of getting the work done that is right there in front of you. You can either say, I can't really do that. Or you can say, I don't skip work. I get it done. You can see your phone out of the corner of your eye on your desk going crazy with notifications and tell yourself, well, I really can't look at that right now. Or you can tell yourself, I don't get distracted by my notifications. There's a time and a place for that, and it's not right now. Or, for those of us working on our weight, you can go to the grocery store and see that delectable cheesecake. And you can tell yourself, I can't eat cheesecake. Or you can drive by a fast food restaurant and say, I can't eat fast food. Instead, tell yourself, I don't eat cheesecake. Or, I don't eat fast food. Here's the critical difference between those two methods of denying that temptation. By telling ourselves we can't do something, we are creating a mental landscape of scarcity, and we are feeling limited by outside sources. This is not healthy. This is not responsible ownership of who we are inside and out. When we say we can't do something, it implies that we are restricted in some way. It reinforces the notion that we want to, but we shouldn't or can't. When we tell ourselves that we can't eat that cheesecake or can't eat that fast food, it comes with a sense of, I am deprived of this thing that I really want, and I can't do it. Saying I can't also sends the message to our subconscious that maybe this is a temporary state. Maybe only for a while I can't eat fast food. On the other hand, when we tell ourselves that we don't eat Taco Bell, that we don't eat cheesecake, this comes from a mindset of empowerment. And I would urge you to take back your power and take responsibility for the choices that you make, whether it's keto or not. This is life advice. This declarative difference reinforces the fact that I'm not the type of person who eats cheesecake. I'm no longer the type of person that eats fast food. I've taken power. I've taken responsibility. There's no outside force that controls me or constrains me. I'm in charge. I'm sailing my own boat. It's still a big boat. Using the words I don't do something reinforces this empowerment. And it implies that it's a choice that we've made beforehand that we're simply stepping through and reinforcing by that choice. It affirms our willpower and our discipline. And those are a good thing. It really empowers us and highlights our control over our decision-making process and has a much more positive vibe to it. You know, you can say things many different ways. How you say them is at least as important as what you say. I can't have fast food is weak. That's weakness. I don't eat fast food. That comes from a place of strength. I, for one, would rather be strong than weak. Also, there's more of a permanent ring to it. It's part of my character. The choice to not eat that cheesecake is part of who I am. It's part of my personality. It's part of my makeup. I don't eat cheesecake, and that's okay because who made that choice for me? Not somebody else. I did. In other words, it doesn't matter if you tempt me with Taco Bell. Oh, I love Taco Bell. I'm not going to eat it because I'm not the type of person who does. It's not that I can't, it's that I don't. So in practice, instead of saying you can't miss your gym workout today, tell yourself that you're not the type of person who does miss gym workouts. Instead of telling yourself that you can't cheat on your spouse, how about you tell yourself that you're not the type of person who does that? Instead of telling yourself that you can't sleep in and waste the day, tell yourself that you're not the type of person who does that. You're more responsible than that. You're more resourceful than that. This is a skill that I've just begun to use, and I'm already seeing good effects from it. I'm looking forward to growing in my ability to tell myself that I don't do that. Not that I can't. No one's limiting me. I have all the power here. No one's limiting you. You have the power to choose. When we use the power of I don't instead of I can't, we strengthen our resolve to be 100% committed. It makes it easier to say no because we've established a rule for ourselves. It's part of who we are now, not some other amorphous force restricting me from having the things that I want. It's who I am. It's who I choose to be, and I have the power to make that choice. So do you. So next time you know that you shouldn't be doing something that's unhealthy, don't tell yourself I can't do that. Try telling yourself I don't do that. I'm not the type of person who does that. Try it. The next time you find yourself having difficulty saying no, see how it works. I'll see you next time.